welcome to the farm today, guys. It is a snowy morning, but we are definitely lucky. Last year we had over a foot of snow on the ground already, and this has been coming and going, so I'll take it. We're gonna go and give the chickens their morning snack and check on their water. The girls sure sound excited for their morning breakfast. I just wanted to say another big thank you to Michelle and her family for another contribution on our coffee account. We so appreciate everybody following along on our journey, and every little bit of help we appreciate more than you guys could know. Let's go give the chickens their snack. Hello, girls. Are you ready for your snack? Hey? Some noodles? Hi, Sarah. Ooh, any eggs yet? Oh yeah, one.
Is there one egg already this morning?
One egg already.
Look at that. Super early, and we got ourselves an egg.
Good job, girls. I think they're liking their noodles today.
I think they do like their
It's
noodles.
still warm. Your crackers in the house. I'm sorry. Get the girls' bunk beds all cleaned off for them. Then we're gonna head inside, and we have some inside projects we're still working on. And a snowy day like today, it's a great day to get stuff taken care of inside.
What are you doing this morning? Are you answering all our viewers?
Yes, I'm answering comments right now on our YouTube.
That's good. And we started a fire this morning, which we do every morning on the homestead because it's cold now. Nice warm fire. Keep us nice and warm on the homestead while we're doing projects.
Hello, Freddie.
And there's a Freddy at the window. Where is Freddy? Toby's just laying outside. This guy loves the ice and the cold. He just lays on the ice. He's getting old. I think his bones like the nice cold ice. There's Karma. Good morning, Karma. Oh, and here comes Freddy. Hi, Freddy. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, they're like, let's play. Let's play. Hi, Freddy. Silly dogs. Karma says, come play with me. I can see you in there talking. She's like, I know you're talking to me. And you guys wonder why there's dog paw prints all over the side of the house? Oh, there's your answer. What are you doing?
Making coffee?
This is how we make coffee on the homestead?
No, this is how I make coffee.
This is how you make coffee?
Yeah.
Well, you know, when you don't have a coffee maker, you just...
Well, I have one, but I can't find my filter that goes in, and I want to use my own coffee.
That's what I meant, is that we didn't have a coffee maker that we could currently use.
Yeah, it's somewhere here.
in the abyss.
Yeah.
I see.
A funnel and a filter works just fine.
Sure.
Look at that. Perfect coffee.
When all else fails, just MacGyver it.
That's right. Look, see?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fresh
now it's
cup of
perfect.
coffee.
Now we get to drink it with yummy cream.
Oh, yes. So yummy. Well, let's have some coffee, and then we're going to head downstairs and work on an inside project today.
Yes, we are, because it's snowing.
Yes, it is.
So we've taken care of all the animals, everybody's fed and has warm water, but we still have work to do on this room downstairs. You guys have seen a few pictures here and there on Instagram, and we're trying to get this room finished. One of the things we're working on today is this space up here. Now, this used to be an exterior wall before the addition was built on the house, so this window now just goes into our wood storage that we have down in the basement. I don't want to waste this space, but it would cost a lot of money to buy 2x4s and drywall to fill it in. So what I'm going to work on today is a hidden shelf. So what you'll see on the outside is a small shelf that you could put decorative items on, cell phone, things like that, but it'll actually open up and there will be a hidden space behind it so that you can store personal things that maybe you don't want lying around. So that's a job I'm going to work on today, and I'm hoping to build it for almost free using materials that we get from the scrap wood bin from Home Depot and a few screws. This pile we have here is some of our scrap wood that we've collected from the scrap wood bin at Home Depot. I'm going to look through this and see what I can find to build my little shelf with. I have some scrap pieces of plywood out in the garage that we're going to use as the backing, but I need something for the frame and the actual shelves. Something like this is going to work perfect.
We need more light down here.
We do need
We
more
talked
light
about
down here,
this
don't we?
already. Actually, don't we have one of those LED trouble lamps?
Yeah, we do. Where's that? We have one of those cat lights.
Yeah, let's go grab that and bring
Yeah.
it down here and give ourselves more light.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great idea.
Good idea. We got this cat light at Costco probably just over a year ago. And it was really dark down here while I was trying to work. So we just put a piece of wood up in the roof, hung the light with an extension cord, and now it lights up the whole area perfectly. So I can make sure that my measurements are right when I'm drawing them.
When everything else fails, just MacGyver it.
That's right. Just, fake it. It's
So
fine.
instead of running some electrical and putting another light in,
That's a lot of work.
we'll just hang a
Hang a light.
temporary light
Exactly.
and it works.
It does. It's perfect now. I can actually see.
And as you guys saw in some of our previous videos, we made a nice little DIY pallet workbench that we could put this on and do projects with, which costed us nothing.
Yeah, this was all free wood from Home Depot and pallets that we got for free, so.
Yep. And then behind us there, we just have our backup water source.
Mm-hmm.
So if the power goes out, we have water that we could use to flush toilets and any other things that we need water for, like watering chickens,
Yeah, because
goats.
we can just warm up the water on the stove upstairs, which is already heating the house, to make sure that the animals have warm water, even if the power goes out.
So, but we've been very lucky. We've only had one snowstorm. It wasn't a major one, but we know December's coming, January's coming, February.
Yeah. I'm
March,
hoping that it
April.
gets nice starting in March this year, like everybody said it was supposed to last year, but it didn't until the end of April, May.
Because we got some more big projects coming up for next summer.
Yeah.
But during the winter, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of projects down here, like building our runs for the meat birds.
Yeah, our chicken tractors.
Our chicken tractors, that's right. We're going to be building those down here over the next couple months.
Mm-hmm.
But we have so many projects inside over the winter, and this is one of them, and we're bringing you guys along. So let's get back to work.
Yeah.
It's not coffee time yet, by the way.
I can take coffee time anytime I want. That's the good thing about working at home. You can't tell me what to do.
I'm the boss.
But I'm still working.
I'm the foreman.
Go get me another extension cord, Foreman.
Yes, ma'am. Does that work better for you? I got you another extension cord.
Much better. Now I can cut and have light at the same time.
Perfect.
So I got all my pieces for my outside frame cut for the shelf. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pre-drill some holes. I have some construction screws that we're going to use, and we're also going to use some wood glue. Now this is a wood glue we use all the time. It's made by LePage. It dries really fast and it works really well to hold projects like this together. Now this is MDF, so you don't want to use a water-based glue because it will make the wood swell. So I'm just going to pre-drill some holes here and get it put together. So we were using some construction screws and pre-drilled some holes, but even with pre-drilling, it still cracked the wood because it is so thin. So what we've done now is I've actually changed to use some finishing nails. And these seem to be holding a lot better. And hopefully, with the glue and the finishing nail, it'll just be enough. Ideally, I would like to have a nail gun, but we don't have one. So this is what I have to work with, and it'll have to do for now.
Again, MacGyver it.
That's right.
Work with what you got.
That's right. And it's not a professional shelf. It's just a little thing for our bedroom that nobody gets to enjoy but me anyway. So
do I get to
can
enjoy
do whatever
it too?
I want. Maybe.
Oh, okay, that's good.
There we go. So we got our frame built. Now we're going to figure out our backing and find out which piece of plywood is going to fit. Once that's mounted, we'll measure and cut our shelves for the inside, and then we'll put it in the window frame just to make sure that everything fits. Then we're going to have to paint it. So we've cut our plywood back. I'm going to put a bead of glue around the edges. I'm going to put this down, and then I'm going to use our finishing nails to attach it. Now I'm just going to use a palm sander to go all the way around and make sure all my edges are smooth so that we can get it painted. We got our shelf all put together. We're going to go and see if it fits in that space, and then we're also going to put a piece of plywood in to cover the window that's there as well. So this is the window area we're going to be covering. We've removed the latch so that we can put a piece of plywood straight across the back. What we're going to do is we're going to screw this into the frame around the window, and then we're going to fill all these cracks before we paint it so that it looks like just one solid area. And our shelf Our shelf is going to be mounted on a hinge on this side here, and it's just going to fit in like this. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to put trim around here attached to the frame of the shelf. So when you close it, the trim is flush against the wall and it looks just like a shelf, but behind it is a hidden compartment that you can keep other things.
So show them how it's going to open, like it's attached to the left side of the wall.
So it'll be hinged on this side, and you'll just open it like this.
And there'll be a spot to put other stuff in behind.
And then you can just close it, and it will have trim mounted on these edges. It'll be centered, obviously, with the hinge. And when you close it, the trim will go flush, and it'll just look like a shelf on the wall.
Perfect.
Yeah, I thought so.
We're halfway done.
Halfway done. We need to order a hinge because we couldn't get one at the hardware store the other day. And then it needs to get painted. And that's one more project we can check off the list.
So right now we're putting our primer coat on our hidden shelf.
Yeah, the final coat will be a like shiny white.
We just need to order some piano hinges.
Yeah.
Hoping for Black Friday sale. Maybe get a set of hinges for a couple bucks off Black Friday.
Well, it's $8.99 right now on Amazon, so I don't know. Did they put that stuff on sale on Black Friday?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm hoping they do.
Maybe.
But it looks
Nice.
good. So we are almost done the first coat of paint in this room. You guys can see Mando over here. You can see the old brown color right there.
Gone.
It's almost gone. It's going to be a little bit darker than what you guys see. You guys can see the gray here. And it's going to dry a little bit darker, which is going to be perfect. And we have some gray flooring that we're going to put in this room. And then we'll hopefully maybe find some cheap baseboard trim. We always seem to get a little bit of baseboard out of the free section at Home Depot in the bin, and maybe we can
just saved it.
if we've been saving enough for the last year. The only problem is you'd have like one wall one kind and another wall a different kind.
That's true. It's not
But I
always
mean,
the same.
hey, it's baseboard.
But I bet at least like it to that.
Kind of. And then we need to get some trim, which that's something that we're going to be able to do for free because, well, we only need a little bit to go around this window here. So we'll be able to do that area for free. And then we have this window just up here behind the door that we're in the process of building the shelving with a hidden storage in the background. We're going to be installing that in the next week or so when we get the piano hinges. We're trying to get a deal on those, you know, some hinges for a couple bucks, nothing too expensive. And it worked out good. This small room, we only went through half a gallon of paint. So we'll be able to come back down here tomorrow morning
Do coat number
and
2.
do a second coat.
First coat is done.
We're getting it done. We might be able to move in here before Christmas.
That'd be nice. It feels bigger in here now.
Just the color
Yeah.
makes it
And
feel
it's
like a
way
bigger,
brighter.
way brighter than the dark brown that it was.
Yeah, it looks way better.
This room was really gross, guys. When we moved here a year and a half ago, there was old shag carpet in here from like the 80s. It was like brown
I
and
should
gross.
pop a picture in. I have a picture.
Do you?
Put a picture in. And
Okay.
You can see what it looked like
Okay,
before. It
we'll,
was gross.
we'll drop a picture in here.
Yeah,
And it was just a really gross room.
it was. It was.
There used to be a closet right here. You guys can see on the floor where we filled in where the 2x4s were that supported the closet walls. So there used to be a closet right here, and we took the closet out to give this room more room because it is such a small room.
Yeah, it felt way smaller with the closet in here. It's way nicer, and we don't need it.
No, you got drawers and stuff like that out of a dresser. You don't really need a closet, and we wanted more space down here, so that was a big job last year, ripping this all out.
Yeah.
But we got that done, and like I said, we just got a few more things to do in here. Trim-wise, a second coat of paint.
Yeah.
Probably in the next couple days, we'll be able to put down the flooring. We're gonna.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, we got some leftover white paint from another project, and we're gonna paint the door
'Cause
white.
It's a lovely shade of yellow.
Yucky
It
yellow.
doesn't exactly match the room.
80s style yellow.
Yellow.
So we're gonna do that,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll be done this room.
That'll be nice.
We
We'll
could,
be able to move down here
yep, and then we'll start on room
and number
2 for the conversion, and that will give us a total of
4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms in this house. That was the problem when we bought this house. The real estate agent said it was a 2-bedroom house with 2 dens.
That's right. This was one, which this was here.
This was here.
But then the second den is really a hallway. There's no walls, it's a hallway.
Yeah, and I mean, we thought, okay, we're going to have at least 3 bedrooms. And this bedroom that we're in now wasn't even livable.
It wasn't livable. It stunk. They had a dog that lived down here, and it was just gross. The carpet had to come out right away, and then we just started pulling things down from there.
And we've been slowly working on it. Of course, all through the summer, we didn't touch this room at all because building everything outside was a priority for us.
Yeah.
So now that it's wintertime, we're able to get these rooms done and everybody can have their own room, which will be really nice.
Really nice, yeah.
This is the other room that we're going to be converting. Right now, this is a room where the dogs sleep at nighttime. And this is where the laundry facilities are. We don't use the dryer very often. We like to hang our laundry over the fireplace and outside. The dryer is just a backup for like big bulky stuff that takes a long time to dry. We're going to be removing these cupboards. We're going to be knocking out this wall, which is a storage room in the hallway. And then behind the door here is another wall. And that wall leads into this storage room. And we're going to be taking that out and we're going to be making this a bedroom. And the plan with that stuff in that room is to come in the hallway here. We're going to refinish this wall. This wall's got some imperfections here that need to be fixed up like that there. We're going to be putting the washer and dryer here just because we don't use them that often. We use the washer mostly, but not the dryer, but we're going to keep it as a backup. We're going to put it here, and this will create another bedroom in here. So that'll give us 2 extra rooms, and that will give rooms for everybody in the house. Oh, you made some yummy pizza.
I did.
Homemade pizza for dinner tonight, guys. Look at this.
Just have to add the toppings and throw them in the oven to melt the cheese.
You know, we have our nice wood stove. But I'm almost wishing now that we had looked at a wood stove that had an oven built into it.
Yeah, the place we bought them didn't have any of those.
They do now.
They do, yeah. After we bought ours, they do.
But not a year ago.
They didn't when we bought it.
So if you guys are looking at homesteading, look at a stove, a wood stove that has an oven built in.
Yeah, handy for sure.
Yes.
Then you could cook.
Stuff like
make pizzas and bread and everything, and it comes out looking delicious.
Because you're already running it all day in the wintertime, you can cook in it for free.
Exactly. So much nicer.
But speaking of nighttime coming up,
I know it's going to get dark soon, and it's snowing again, so
we need to go put the chickens and the goats to bed and give them a snack.
let's go give everybody a treat and tuck them in and say goodnight.
Sounds
and
good.
We can come in and have pizza.
We're on our way.
This is why I want it to get freezing temperatures again. Do you see the backyard? It is a mud pit.
Look at
The
Freddie.
dogs have been out here for like 10 minutes and they're just, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
It is muddy out here, guys. We are above freezing today. Toby's like, he's shaking. He's like, who's going to play with me? Who's going to play with me? Gets so excited when someone has a ball. It is mucky. Hi, Karma. You got the ball, Karma. Hey, do you have the ball?
I can't throw it, Carmen. It's too gross. Get away from me.
Get away from me. Don't get me all muddy.
Freddie, no. Freddie, no.
Freddie just wants to give you kisses.
I don't want to give him kisses. He looks like the Mudman.
The Michelin Mudman.
It's so gross.
Oh, no, get back.
Yeah, see, let them kiss you.
No, they're not kissing me. Let me in.
No. Hi, girls. How's your day going?
You guys want a snack?
I brought you a treat.
Brought you a late afternoon snack. Look out for flying chickens.
Look, somebody built a nest.
Somebody's trying to keep themselves warm, I see.
Just in the middle of the room.
Hi, Sarah. How many eggs we have?
I don't see any. Do you see any?
I see one right here.
One.
1 egg. Right there. Are you kidding me? Is that 2 eggs today?
2 eggs today?
Wow.
Chickens, you're slacking.
You can definitely tell that winter is here. 10 hens and 2 eggs today.
Lazy chickens. What am I feeding you for?
To keep them warm.
Oh, right. Keep them alive, I remember.
And speaking of feed...
Oh, yeah. We got to pick up a bag of whole corn for them the next time we go into the feed store.
And what's that going to do for them?
It takes longer for it to break down in their body when they eat it, so it takes longer to digest, and it keeps them warmer. And we have a lot colder weather coming with December, and Sarah's trying to kill me. She's the attack chicken.
She's right behind you. She's going to jump at you.
I know she is.
She's like, get away from my egg.
I took her egg. She's looking for it.
Yeah, look at her. She's like... Sarah, there's nothing in there. Everybody's already eating the snack.
It's over there in the bowl.
We like to give them a late afternoon snack. It just gives them some food in their system so that it generates body heat and keeps them warm overnight while they're sleeping. We're going to change their water again because it looked like somebody pooped in it. And then we're going to head to the goats and put them to bed.
Yes, I have to distract her with a bucket so she doesn't attack me.
Distraction noodle.
Distraction. She thinks there's something in there. Don't jump on me. I'm serious. I need to leave now.
You need to leave. Let's go check on the goats.
Okay.
Hey, get back in your stall. The girls are trying to escape.
Oh, they see the grain bucket. Girls, I brought you crackers. Hey, Nova.
Nova. No escaping. Okay, girls, let's go. In we go. Mush, mush. Back. Good girls. Way to go. You guys want a treat? Hey, Panda. So pushy.
What happened, Nova girl? Did you get hosted?
She did. Panda and her pushiness. And yet Panda is so nice to her sister.
I know, right?
Yep.
So mean to poor little Nova. She lets Lily get away with anything.
Lily's like, anything? She just pushed me out of the way to eat out of my side.
Hi. Thanks for hanging out with us today, guys, on the farm as we get some more renovations done downstairs. We'll see you guys in the next video. As always, thanks for watching.